Hey there, this is Dr. Yam, your Keep It Simple coach for content creation, tips, and more Facebook group and the Busy 9-to-5ers Hive. So today, I want to answer a question that is often asked about what is a sales funnel of offers and why do you need them? And always feel free to post your questions below this particular post, or you can always direct message me, or you can even arrange for a one-on-one power hour, and we can strategize together to problem solve and move forward. So anyway, let's get started. So selling products and services online gives you access to a worldwide audience, right? But that doesn't automatically mean, or is it going to result in any massive sales or making even a successful business, to be honest with you. It takes hard work and effort to kind of secure those customers and make those sales. That's why it's especially frustrating when you have to dedicate the time, the energy, and the resources into promoting the offers that you have and then maybe just see some minimal results. You know, it's just not enough to be inundating your audience with messages and links to your offers in the hopes that they're going to click and buy. That's not a strategy. Successful online businesses rely on the power of sales funnels to move their product or their services. So this applies to everybody. And they know that the best sales funnels are fueled by valuable, targeted, and even well-timed offers. I want you to put a pin in the well-timed offers, and we're going to circle back to that on another session. So sales funnels automate this sales process for you, and it's going to put you in control of what your prospects are going to see and when they're going to see it. So creating a sales funnel with multiple offers, and then you're going to quickly start to see greater revenue, and you're going to get some results at the same time. So the first part of that question was, well, what is a sales funnel of offers? Well, a sales funnel itself is that kind of visualization, it's that kind of map of the journey your target audience takes from the initial awareness stage, right, to the final purchase. It's a prospect that you're taking those prospects through to becoming a customer. Now, it's called a funnel because it's wide at the top, the funnel entry point, and it gradually narrows as the customers move towards your core offer. And the best idea is to cast as wide of a net at first, attracting casual and serious prospects alike, right? We want them all. And then present them with the offer that will either move them further down that funnel towards the purchase or eventually just remove them all entirely. So the type of offers that you're going to present, whether you place them, is key to your funnel success. Some offers types are going to include things like we've shared before, a lead magnet, a low ticket offer. For those of you who have already taken my low content, low ticket 5-day challenge, that's what we were working on. And if you haven't already done so, then you can click the link below to sign up for the next one. We have an email version, 5-day challenge that's coming out. Another part of that is a one-time offer. There's an order bump, we call it, or a tripwire. And then there's an opportunity for you to upsell and downsell. So this list isn't comprehensive, obviously, but it kind of provides you with the foundations for all successful funnels are kind of built on. So the point of these offers is to qualify your leads to the core offer. Again, that sales journey, right? So through your prospects' reactions to those different offer types, you can learn who will buy from you and who won't buy from you, and at what point in the sales journey is things working and they're not working. You get to kind of even weed them out for those that aren't interested in buying anything at all. So now that you have an idea about the funnel itself, why, or maybe what I should say, are the types of offers you should put in your funnel? And they're all going to be somewhat different in nature, but it's not a one-size-fits-all type of answer to the question, right? Everybody's audience is going to be different, as it should be, right? And you all know who your ideal customers are. You have your ideal avatar. You've worked out. We've talked about it over and over again. And for those of you who are new to our community and you haven't facilitated that yet, you can go inside of our guide section inside the community and you will find Do You Know Your Target Audience workbook, and you can finish that exercise there. So you'll have to do some planning and, of course, some trial and error to discover what works and what doesn't work. Everything is not going to be tried and true. It's not going to just work off the bat. Again, it's just part of the process. Now, here are a couple of offers that are kind of commonly found inside of sales funnels that you want to be mindful of. So the first one is the core offer. Now, your core offer is near the bottom of the funnel. That's where you're aiming for. This is usually like your primary, your signature product, top of the line, or high-end product or service. And it's the reason why your funnel basically exists, if you would. And it's often the purchase that is just under the highest, kind of price point that you have, but it doesn't always have to be. Then there's lead magnet. Now here again, technically it's not inside the funnel. A lead magnet just does that. It leads people, it attracts prospects to the point of entry of your funnel, right? So it's that freebie that is offered in exchange for a person's name and email address. And once you have this information, then you can start to market them directly via email. The next component would be a low ticket offer. Now, a low ticket offer is usually found at the front end of your sales funnel. It's low risk. It doesn't scare off those prospects away with a pricey tag. It primes that audience to purchase your core offer. And most importantly, it separates the serious people from the casual ones who just want the freebies. That was lead magnet's work, right? A low ticket offer. It can be a low content offer. It doesn't have to be, but it's again something useful and purposeful and gets people to say, you know what, that's my quick win and that's what I'm looking for. And so that's what a low ticket offer can do. Again, if you haven't already taken the 5-day challenge of creating your own low ticket, low content product as an easy win for yourself, I encourage you to do so. Then there are going to be what we call one-time offers that are known as OTO, right? And this is a powerful way to qualify your prospects early in your funnel. So it can be a low-ticket item. It can even be another freebie. What makes it powerful is its exclusivity and its time-sensitive nature, right? Buy now before it goes off forever. It's another way to guide people to your core offer. It's a complement typically as well, but it's something that they're only going to see that one space in time as they're traveling through the journey, right? So that's what your one-time offer is. You might kind of think of it as like building a little bit of FOMO, like fear of missing out. So that's kind of what the one-time offers do. Another component inside of your sales journey, sales funnel, is what we call an order bump. Some people might even call it a tripwire. So an order bump is located at the end of the sales funnel on the checking out of the page for your core offer in some cases. It could be even a middle grade component as well. It's a single click. Customers can add that kind of item to their cart before they press buy now. That's what your order bump is. It's a little extra you can kind of add value to. So order bumps have a higher conversion rate and it increases the value of the core offer. And again, it is a point of sales revenue. So when you've probably experienced them yourself as you're checking out, you see a little box with, don't you want to add this just for an extra $7? But it's an additional thing that complements what you're doing. It makes sense to get it, right? And it's normally you won't see it any other place. That's what an order bump does. It bumps up the order. Then there's what we call upsells and downsells. So an upsell is, again, a higher price offer that's going to be presented after the core offer. Now, the right customers will appreciate an upsell that enhances their initial purchase, whereas a downsell is a lower ticket offer that is presented to your prospects after they've turned down your core offer, even after the upsell offer in some cases. The hope here is that while the customer doesn't want to pay for the initial offer, They may be interested in something of less expensive alternative. They may not know, like, and trust you just yet, but they like the idea. They kind of have a need, or they may just not have the ability to pay, and that's okay. But here again, there's that opportunity to bring them in to your camp that you can nurture. So it keeps them in your funnel, since the downsell item just maybe what they're looking for. Everybody's not going to be ready for your core offer off the jump, so you have to be kind of ready for that. Now, you may be wondering, like, why do I need so many varieties for offers, right? Presenting prospects with a variety of offers as they progress through your sales funnel journey is going to allow you to kind of segment them a bit and better target your audience. Remember, this is all still testing. You're still testing the waters every time you're running a funnel, because you never know the behaviors of people, and the makeup of the people coming through your funnel at certain times when they're coming through are always going to be different, right? So you have to kind of be mindful of the data. And so if your audience is a mix of high-ticket purchasers and cautious and budget-conscious purchasers, and then you've got the window shoppers, the looky-loos, looking only for the freebies, a good sales funnel is going to offer something to all of them. You get it now, right? So it's not that it's extra work, but again, you got to kind of meet people where they are. So the different types of offers and their placement in the funnel will direct your audience members to the right offer for them at the right time. And it will eventually show them the door, if necessary, if none of those offers are right for them. Again, everybody is not going to love what you have to offer. So as long as you get that from the beginning, you're good. So using the different types also allow you to kind of maximize your sales. You know that you're only going to get so many high-ticket offers, but you may get a lot more of your mid-ticket items. Right? So instead of trying to acquire customers only for your core offer, and that's all you're pitching, you're also representing or presenting with them these low-ticket items, your upsells, your downsells, and your bumps. Right? So the process helps to foster a relationship with your audience. It also means that it really does, if you think about it, it really reflects your expertise and your understanding of where people are in their journey to getting to the ultimate goal of what you have to offer, or what their situation is in that ideal customer, right? People, when you look at your art, when you look at your avatar, right? There's that ideal situation, but everybody is at different places in that, just like you experienced it yourself. So this process helps to foster the relationship for your audiences. So as you present your audience with those different offers, you'll be able to communicate with them directly in a regular basis. And then you'll be able to build that trust and be able to establish yourself as that expert and increase the odds that people will purchase your core offer and now or even in the future and future offers for that matter. Right? So the most important thing to remember is that customers move through the sales funnel isn't necessarily going to be a straight line, right? A journey is not a straight line. So it shouldn't be viewed as a direct kind of super fast, shoot that kind of drops them into your offer. That's not how a funnel works. So instead, look at it as this flexible kind of a journey, right? It's like choose your own adventure, and then that's what's going to direct them to buy the decisions that they're going to be able to make for themselves. And as they take you up on the upsells or the downsells, either way, right? Or they may just go directly to their core offer because that's what it's like, oh my God, I've been looking for this all my life. This is what I need right now. I don't have to think about it. There are people like that, right? And so they may choose, there may be others that are going to choose your low ticket offer, but they need more information and the content from you before they purchase something high ticket offer. I've done that myself. I'm not all in always all the time. I need a little coaching. I just want to kind of test the waters a little bit, make sure we're going to be the right fit. So being fluid, being flexible with your offer funnel will speak to all of the different people, right, at their different levels inside of that journey, and then lead them to the offer that's going to be right for them, result in more conversions and more sales. Now, you may be thinking, this is a lot of information, right? And so why do you need a sales funnel of offers? Again, at first glance, building a sales funnel and mapping it out seems like a very could be conceived as a complicated process. I personally love them, but I'm a linear thinker. So this type of work is things that I've done in other workflows and things. This just comes natural to me, so I enjoy it, but I understand if it may come across being a bit complicated. You do need to understand. Here's the thing which you need to understand, most important, is that you need to understand your audience. Clearly define the core offer, that unique value proposition that you have, create a whole series of supporting offers, right, based on what I just talked about, and you're going to create the related sequence, the communications, before you even get to the core offer. You have to build it. And so, yes, that's work, but I have to tell you, work with it. A sales funnel of offers makes the process efficient. So you're not going to have constantly adjusting your core offer to appeal to those different members of your offers. You're not going to be wasting time engaging with people who just want free content. You're not going to be scrambling to create content and communication to promote the core offer. You're not going to be annoyed by your audience with communicating, annoying, I should say, with communicating. They're not something they're not interested in and to be an unsubscriber. And that's another thing you want to be mindful of, that, again, give what they want or offer them what they need. You're less likely to get subscribers, people. Just know that it's part of the process, but you're less likely to have them when you're building up these opportunities. So some of your audience members just want stuff. They enjoy the free content and the offer. They're not a buy, not even a ticket. So weeding them out, they're not a buy, and we're just kind of like automating them in the process. You won't be waiting to engage with them in the sales process because you have to stay up a freebie then, and so and then they'll tire that, and then you take the list, right? Because you're never going to get them otherwise. So the primary benefit, there are a lot of others. So your offer funnel, you build a relationship with others and expanding them on the content. And that's hard work, I have to say, because it's difficult managing all these different layers, if you will. The communication related to offers is genuinely going to help your process with their problems, and they'll see you as a trusted expert and provide them value add that they will consider useful. Right? And this is increase the chances that they will get purchase from you, your core offer, and your future offers. And this, again, applies to product, service, or if you have a combination of both, whether you're online service, whether you're retail, local business, it doesn't matter. A funnel so offers applies in the same way. So, lastly, a funnel with multiple offers can help you learn more about that. Remember, you look at your target audience based on set up the marketing, some assumptions, some feedback, possibly should create. But when you're choosing, I should say that, or by because it's going to be one of two. So those prospects are going to be giving you value and information about their preference and their taste. So you have to put it in the bag and use, again, data so that you can make the necessary tweaks and adjustments and make that flexible, like I mentioned earlier. So are also going to provide input on the offer themselves, right? Because nobody takes you on offer, and you should adjust it. On the other hand, if you have good success with an offer, then you can figure out why, and then so when you work again, that's what's critical. You learn that. So, a couple of things that I think are key to sales on offers and getting successful at it, the process and the journey. Things that I would consider myself ideal. The first thing is knowing your audience. This took the time for me. I thought I've evolved over time. So, key to a successful sales funnel of offers is that you know your audience. Again, it's a process. You're going to take it from where you are. You're going to create an ideal customer funnel, like I mentioned earlier. And this is kind of like define the unique challenges and the problems that your audience is facing, and then solve them through your offers. If you get tangible results, quick wins with your offers, the more likely they are derived from your offer. Not everybody might be at one, but it's important that you have others over time. When you have that signature one, you build over time. Create one thing and build out. Another key component for your sales funnel offers is focus on the free lead magnet. Here's why. When you focus on the lead magnet, it's like what drives people to the entry point of your sales funnel. And then it's about improving, right? So it is the most important offer, right? Because it's getting people to the funnel. So it's got to make it good. It should provide value. It's just a specific problem with your data that you identify. And then you want to be able to kind of pay special attention to creating the content that's going to support that lead magnet and drive traffic. Nobody will opt into your lead magnet if they can't find it. So there's that. Now, another key component for your success in creating funnel offers is know the status of your funnel. When the process through different stages of awareness to purchasing, as they progress through your funnel, it's critical to present them with the right offer at the right time. So, for example, the chances of convincing someone to purchase a second enter your funnel is very low. So you need to cultivate a relationship, right? The first stage of that journey is awareness. The no value before you're in funnel, and then the interest that they after opt in. You present an opportunity. So the process is learning about you and your offer. So offer at the interest of it should be either our own time that will try to move them further down that funnel. And then that new funnel offer, the process or at the initiation kind of engagement, right? So there's starting seriously things that they consider about your offer. You can present with a offer or even an option if that's what it is, right? Kind of building up. It's going on second, third, right? I was going. So, lead funnel at mid stage. Mid stage, right? Again, I think have been convinced that maybe not. They're ready for that second date. They maybe seeing the family, I don't know. But with the core offer, and then here you and their offers. So learning so you right. And remember, are necessarily linear. So some products are okay, hold on a second. Okay. Some of the prospects make it all the way down to the engagement screen. And then a little bit more information. And go turn to that evaluation stage. Right? It's always this info. Right? Another key factor is to be longer doesn't mean better. So the offer doesn't need to be the simple. Right? I have some complex ones. They all help. Now, the first you got to keep it simple. Right? You just need enough of the offers, quality product, and listen to your offer. It takes 3 weeks to get there, fine. It takes 5 to get there, fine. You have to assess some needs and type of offers you're capable of making at the same time. Right? It's going to be made by itself. All right. Now, don't despair when people the process. Don't be disappointed when people say, I'm leaving this is not me. You be supposed to happen. Sending you valuable feedback about the offer that it was for you. It's like it's not you and me. Okay, back to dating. Or to the end. That's the most important thing to think about. It really wants them to offer. You're going to keep engaging people long after they bought the offer. You lead them either to offer and you've done a great deal of capturing this, but you don't want to just let them go. Those are the things that are kind of key to a successful offer. So how do you get started? You're themselves about build a sales funnel of offers by actually doing it. You can get started today. First is to identify your core offer about your customer. You can offer them along the way, mapping it out. The sooner you offer the funnel is up and the sooner you'll see results. Hey, have you created your lead magnet or your low ticket product yet? Did you say not yet? I've designed a 5 steps in 5 days challenge to coach you through each step so that you're going to have the ideal product or products for your ideal customer who will get their quick win. You can click the link in the comments below to gain access for all the deets. You know, many solopreneurs, freelancers, and coaches don't have an offer, much less a low-content offer, for their audience members who are not ready to invest in a high-ticket program or product or service. Think of Tony Robbins. He has a book or two on Amazon. Then he has a course. Then he has this big event where you walk over hot coals. Now, if you didn't know Tony Robbins was, would you be ready to invest $3,000 and spend the weekend with 5,000 other people? The answer is probably not. That's where a free or a low-cost offer comes into play. Most people in your audience who aren't ready to make a big commitment will still produce an additional revenue stream from you. In fact, once someone has purchased your free or your low-ticket offer, you've broken the psychological barrier to buying, and these people are even more likely to buy other products and services. They'll quickly become your raving fans. In the case of a free or a low-cost offer, the idea is often sold as a fast way to make money. That leads to a lot of confusion and overwhelmed solopreneurs, freelancers, and coaches alike, thinking that this first offer will be a ripoff to their customers. Well, keep it simple, coach. I believe that a low or free cost offer can have a higher impact. And yes, it works. Quick little story. Many of my clients need reinforcement regarding their self-worth and abilities. My abundance journal was designed to help them clear out inner barriers so that they can welcome abundance into their lives. 18 leads in 24 hours. So a few years ago, I hunkered down, applied the same steps I share with you in this course. I created a beautiful and useful tool using Microsoft Word and Canva for a low cost and shared it both on social media and a simple Facebook ad and received 18 leads on my first day. I was surprised myself, I have to say. What I love about creating low content value offers is that they offer an ultimate handoff product that requires minimal interaction with the creator. They're fast, impactful, and they're fantastic in generating leads as well. Now, when done well, your first offer can be an amazing way to generate an income or additional revenue streams while building your email list. So I've created the Whereas if you are an established solopreneur business or small team, they are a fantastic additional revenue stream. You can expand your product range, you can serve more people, you can generate more revenue by adding a low content, low cost product to your line. So you can get started today and generate the passive income through your first offer and your future offers to come for that matter. So in over 5 days, you will become a successful low content product creator, a badass solopreneur bringing high value to your present and your future customers. Imagine your life in about 3 months' time when you have more money flowing in, but your workload isn't increased. Imagine having an audience that appreciates the content and feels happy to purchase planners, mini audio courses, journals, and other low content products because they're going to get the quick wins. Imagine how good it's going to feel to get that extra moolah without having to do a lot more work. And imagine you do this all. What would you do with all that extra moolah? I'm dying to hear. So why do this 5-day challenge or e-course? Well, it's going to help you to avoid throwing money away, prevent fewer profits, and stop working so hard. I know you guys work hard every day, but smarter is better than harder. And it doesn't have to be that way. In a few days, you can easily create your first offer using some simple, low-content product strategies that I share with you and the tools, and then you will be on your way to your favorite destination or weekend getaway. Now, here are 6 signs that you need to launch your first low-content product. You're working 24/7, but you're not seeing growth in revenues. You want repeat customers. Your email list is on the low side. You have a high-ticket service you want to sell. You don't have a value ladder. And last but not least, you are scared to spend money on marketing, fearing little or no return on investment. I feel you. Go ahead. There's a link below. Click on it. Get your details. Sign up today, and you will be on the road to creating your first content with some help with me, Dr. Yam, your Keep It Simple coach. I will be guiding you through the content. Each and every day, you're going to receive an email reminder. You're going to receive video coaching. You even have access to audio if you want to have the convenience of being on the go. Kind of think of it as listening in the morning and doing in the evening, right? You'll get your action tasks to create the different products and your goals each day. We have an online community where you share your progress and lots of tools and resources. And then bonuses, yes, I give bonuses. I have a platform for you to actually, once you've created your content product, you're going to be able to create your landing page, your checkout page, and your thank you page so that you can take your product live sooner than you think. Until I see you on the inside, let's get busy.